Hello, hello! Welcome back to my hardcore series. I have been doing some testing in between episodes since dying last time mostly, and I was testing out some more of our single biomes, and I have picked another one that should be possible, and it's Dripstone Caves. It looks pretty fun from when I was doing my testing, and I'm calling it possible because I have a way to get food and I have a way to get wood, and everything else after that is extra, I'm gonna say. This is take two of this world because I did start recording, and get 30 minutes in before realizing that the audio wasn't there. I wasn't talking to you. You couldn't hear me talk. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. So I've had a little extra practice, we'll say. I'm extra prepared for this, and it should be. Oh, oh boy, it should be great. Um, it is it is funky looking, certainly. Oh! Okay. I was gonna say you can get trees here. They're infrequent, but they're possible, and that is crazy lucky. I'm very excited about that. And you get these little patches of grass for seeds. So that's our plan for living mostly, but this is huge. That is great. That will set us up massively for success. Because there are also, oh, that was really dumb. That was really dumb. Oh boy. Okay. Gotta be extra careful about falling on a world full of things designed to impale. But I'm sure I'll do great. I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. I have been also doing some thinking in between episodes, post dying once again, and I have a slightly different idea in mind. In the previous two worlds, I was just going to try to actually make it a world that I wanted to play in and live in and do all of that in. And I like that idea. I maintain that I think that would have been fun if I hadn't died so quickly. But that's life. That was the risk I took when I decided it was gonna be a hardcore world and not a regular one. But I think I'm getting a lot of my I want to have a Minecraft world energy out with my new Forever series. And I have been pondering a different idea, thank God, a sapling, for this one. And I think what I would like to do, at least for this one, if not more of them going forward, is I'd like to attempt to kill the Ender Dragon. I want to beat Minecraft. I have done so before. Never in hardcore, of course, but I have killed the Ender Dragon, and it's usually genuinely not too bad. I mean, that's in normal mode, of course. And keep that in mind. Gotta, you know, keep your expectations reasonable. But I don't mind it too much. And I think that might be a fun plan, goal, thing for me to do in each of these worlds. Because as cool as this sort of alien landscape is, and I do think it is cool looking, I don't know that I want to build a world here forever, you know? So I think it'd be interesting to see if I can start in a world like this with the minimal things that I've got. You might notice, and you will as we continue to move along, there are no friendly mobs here. So the food situation is going to be a bit rough. And I just think it'd be fun to see if, given the circumstances of a world that looks like this, can I beat the game? Me specifically. I'm sure lots of people could, but can I specifically, with the skills that I currently possess and the track record that you've seen already, can I beat Minecraft? I, as always, I've got high hopes. I think I can. I believe I could do it if I just am thoughtful and strategic, and I come in as a woman with a plan, and I don't just go all crazy and not be careful and fall into big holes or get shot at by skeletons. And I think if I can manage to avoid those things, I feel like I can do this. And I'm very excited to try. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I'm excited y'all are here with me to see it happen. And that's good. Glad everybody saw that. Um, and we're gonna see. I'm certainly not gonna get all of the way there today. Because although this is going to be Stella's version of a Minecraft speedrun, it's gonna be slow, to be honest with you. It's gonna be slow, especially given the circumstances here. So we're gonna get as far as we can. I'd like to get roughly prepped to go to the Nether, or like almost go to the Nether. There's no shot I'm doing that today. I don't have it in me today to go to the Nether like this, but I'd like to get close to that. Almost there. I'd like to make sure that we have, you know, a source of wood going, a little farm, some food, all of that stuff. I think is going to be important and helpful for us as we continue along here. And I am gonna spend the time because trees are so uncommon, waiting to make sure that I get all of these. Okay, lovely. That'll be 13 saplings. That is big. I'm gonna say maybe this was meant to happen because it took me the entirety of the first day to get my first tree in the world I was just doing. So I think we're already off to an even better start. And I'm feeling real good about it. I'm sure we put great things together. Oh, and there's another tree. Delightful. And a big ocean. I would like to locate some iron, ideally. I assume because of the nature of the world and the biome that it's supposed to be, we get a lot of iron. And when I've been doing the testing and tried the other world, there was a decent amount of surface iron just about. So I'd like to see if I can grab some of that to take with me. And then we'll have to get a little quasi-base set up and going, just so that we can have somewhere to grow our seeds and our trees and really get everything moving. I don't have a lot of plans on where that'll be just yet, other than somewhere somewhat defensible and near water, because I don't really have the iron to waste on a bucket at this juncture, so we're gonna have to just be nearby it naturally, as they say. I'm sure we'll find somewhere that wouldn't be too bad to settle down in shortly. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like some elevation would be nice, so maybe the top of this little hill situation here could be good. Ooh, no thank you. I actually don't want to be friends. No, thank you. Okay, I maintain that the hill could be okay, although I'm slightly less into it given that there was a monster directly below it. That feels like a bad sign. I don't usually believe in signs, but in hardcore Minecraft I believe in signs. Turning me into a superstitious woman. But I've got that andesite now. I'm sure that'll come in super useful. Iron, please. Iron. Ooh, maybe we'll do my usual strat and see if that thing's an island and if I could just live there, monster free. That would be ideal. I think that would help us out a lot. Okay. I'm also thinking that these dripstones will make a very nice anti everybody architecture around my home. Make sure we can keep everybody out, especially the monsters. And really, especially the skeletons. If I never see a skeleton again in hardcore Minecraft, it might be too soon still. Okay, that's for us, guys. That's it. That's what we're doing. I know I didn't find iron, but that's too good to pass up right now. Want to live on that little island? Oh, speaking of, found iron. Well, a piece of iron. That's okay. That'll give us something. I'm gonna grab this coal here. We'll swim on over, and then we'll see if we can make it mob-proof pretty quickly. I know I don't have a ton of wood at this point, but I did get quite a lot of saplings, so we can get those planted and going. Ooh, hey man, no thanks. Good to know there's drowns here. Not excited about that. Hopefully he doesn't decide to come on the land. Okay, great. And there's already a little quasi farm, I guess. We'll go with farm here. That'll be good if I can get this mostly lit up. Okay, I recognize that is a lot of my wood, but you gotta do what you gotta do to be safe from the monsters that want to kill me all the time and who often succeed, honestly. Okay, get some over here. Well, that one's very tall, my goodness. That I think that will do us for now. Well, we can keep lighting it up more a little bit later. I guess I should get one down here. Oh, great. I would like to break some of this, replace it with dirt, and start my little farm going. Okay. This, honestly, I feel is working out reasonably well. We're gonna have a little farm. I've got an emergency apple in case things get dire. And we've got sapling. Gonna start planting some around. We're ready and that they're growing. Okay, I really didn't want him to come up here. Please die. Please stay away from me and die. Please. Please. I'm begging you. Oh, why? Why? Why is it the drowned? Why are the drowned the problem right now? Okay. Genuinely, screw you, dude. Really? Really? Okay, note to self, don't go too close to the edge until I can get a perimeter established. Good to know. That's super good to know. Oh, and we're back. Okay, hey. I don't even know how he was climbing up there. How do they climb up? Hopefully they can't climb, or that's gonna be not so good for me. I should probably have my actual blocks on my hotbar, given the state of things generally. Okay. Great. Good. 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 Honestly, I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna go underground for the rest of the night. Just be on the safe side because I don't want to die immediately. Honestly, if I die, nope, 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 nope. You see how we're not doing that? Nope. No. Stop. Okay. See, that's why we're down here. That is why we're down here now. Are you being okay? You know what? That's fine. I'll just get some stone. It's not my business what's down there. It's fine. I don't need it. So glad that it's everywhere. I maintain that the island's a good idea. I maintain that the island's a good idea. I was hoping it connected and not just didn't have a big lake underneath, but you know what? That's what happens sometimes. You win some, you lose some. I got the island, I got the tree. Otherwise, I'm mostly winning. Just a few measly losses in the face of such success is fine. I'm sure. I'm sure. Huge. Okay, it's basically day. It is close enough to day. Up here and up down my very first personal tree. I just wish that the ground weren't gurgling so nearby, you know? That would be ideal. Okay. Oh, there's iron here. That's good. I will that as well. And copper. Okay, they freak me out right now. I just don't have I don't have anything on. I'm so vulnerable. Let's okay, we should take care of that. Let's do that. Bruh. You just kidding. I don't have like any copper. Hang on. Let me get some copper and then we'll take care of the armor problem. Honestly, now that it's day, I would like to swim back over here and get some of these resources. I wanted to get to our island and start lighting it up last night. Now that it's daytime, we're gonna pop back over here and some of the stuff over here. Well, we've got the daylight ahead of us. The plan is to go with the copper armor, at least for now. It would be wise, I'm sure, to do iron before I go into the nether. We'll see what that ends up looking like. Or I could do that. Depends, I guess, on how long I want it to take. But we'll see. We can play it by ear a little bit. Well, this can also get us some tools in the meantime, so I don't use up all of the tools. I also want to locate a lava lake, ideally, because I don't feel like the odds of me getting a diamond pick are great. Again, I could definitely wait to get a diamond pick, but I just feel like I don't want to. Now though, okay, I do gotta focus on iron. Okay, off the copper. That's almost iron. Similar ish. And grab the dirt also, actually. There's not a lot on my island. There's a little bit, but there's not a lot. And maybe tonight I'll try again to dig down to see if I can avoid the water cave, or I'll dig over here or something on this side. Beets? Okay. I am gonna need more iron than what I've got. Okay, there's one. Now we're gonna be thoughtful. We live on a world designed to kill, and I do not wish to be a victim. Nice, okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're getting somewhere. Not that far, but we are getting somewhere. Things are happening. Another big island over there. Okay. I guess I'll head back. Or it gets too much later in the day and see if I can't get some of my food. I don't think I was over here. Like, I don't think I was loading in this area, so I don't see any mob spawns. Kind of a bummer. I would have loved to some of their goodies, but that is all right. Maybe tonight we can see if we can bait some over here without getting hit. I do feel like it'd be a good idea to dig over here. Like, I see it connects to the ground. It's not like a floating island. I guess it's just not where I was. Maybe I can try to go the other direction. It's not that big an island, so maybe that's also part of my issue. And there is a lot of, oh God. Oh, oh man. Oh man. That was not my finest moment. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Who doesn't drown a little bit in their hardcore series, you know? Who doesn't? Can I break that with this? I can. Okay. I want to clean some of these up just to get myself a little bit of visibility near here. Mostly. Because I do think it would be nice to put them in a little perimeter around my island for safety. I'm going to have to be here a decent bit, at least for a little while, because I don't have any food, and my only way to get food is right there. So it's gonna take us a while. I might as well make this little island livable while we're here. And to me, that means clearing out some of the spikes. Oh, I should have gotten the smelting. Hang on. I'm gonna need all of that, I suppose. Way I can expand my little farm here. I keep getting dirt, plant extra trees. All will be great. Oh, okay, sorry, smelled that. Ah, okay, good, good, good. Since I do have logs, I really would like a shield. I don't feel good about not having a shield. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. Thank, thank goodness. Oh, and we've got another tree. Lovely. I'm feeling relatively equipped, honestly, which is great. Oh, that was odd. Or I just got a big lag spike, or it's fine. I was gonna say, I'm feeling relatively equipped. Better than I thought I would be feeling right now, genuinely. So I feel good about that. I wasn't really sure how quickly I'd be able to make progress. I knew that trees existed here, and thus that I should be able to find them eventually, but hard to determine how long exactly eventually it was going to take. Okay, we are absolutely getting somewhere. We plant another couple of trees. We've got some more growing. Goodness knows we're gonna need wood. Fortunately, in Minecraft, nothing happens without. Lovely. Now let's get a nice chest plate. I also am going to grab this because I think I am. Okay, actually, I probably will dig underneath my base just so I can try to keep as much of this area loaded as possible. Because goodness knows this stuff does not grow fast. And I've made a grave error that I have taken damage. Means I am hungry. I'm gonna have to eat for later. And I have the emergency apple, but it would be nice to not have to use it. We'll see how lucky I am. And I think tonight I'm gonna try to dig this direction. Hopefully that works out for me. Seem to be better. Yeah, yeah. But I'll let y'all know if I find anything or anything bad happens to me, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna assume that it's daytime at this point. I did make it down to y equals 14, which is the iron level. No iron, of course, but I did get a good bit more copper. Great, thanks. Working on that. And I'm a little concerned that I wasn't keeping everything loaded since I did make it so far down, but I suppose we'll find out. Fingers crossed. Oh, wow. Shockingly, it's actually not daytime, but this was worthwhile anyways, because I need absolutely all the food I can get. And it is not yet. This is only the second night, so no phantoms yet. I was eyeing that spider partly out of anger because how dare there be a mob here, but also partly because I was trying to decide if I wanted to attempt to go kill it. Because, as you may recall, there are no friendly mobs here. No animals, no animals at all. Means once again, we will not be sleeping unless we go for a bunch of spiders again. Now, since I'm not as focused on trying to make like a real home for myself here long term, I'm not as fussed about sleeping, but the phantoms are going to be a problem. They're going to prevent me from doing stuff like this, uh, being on the surface at night. I'm pretty sure they can spawn if you've got like air, sky above your head. It's something like that. I don't think they spawn if you're like underground or in your house, but they definitely spawn if you're on the surface like this. So that is going to be a problem for us at some point being tomorrow, of course. And I don't quite know what I'm going to do about it yet, but I'm sure I will think of something. I would love to have one more piece of wheat as well, but I don't seem to be that lucky yet. That is all right. We'll keep looking. I think for the day, I want to keep trying to clean this up a bit. Maybe flatten it out, something, and I would like to get most of the sides of this covered in pointy dripstone. Maybe I can keep the mobs away that way. Because I don't think, again, I should have tested this. I don't think they'll walk like in between dripstone if I've got tall dripstone as a fence. But I really don't think they'll do it if I like multi-layer it. We'll find out. No place like a dripstone only world to test such a thing. And we are gonna have to make it somewhat level. Like, ooh, okay, hang on. Anytime I see a tree, you gotta chop it down. This at least is going well. I'm not that worried about wood, which is huge because that was one of my primary points of concern coming into this is the wood situation. But it is turning out okay, thankfully. Oh, and even more. Okay. I guess let's start with this side. I don't have like a strong plan. Can I grow it taller than that or no? Okay, seems like no. I can only get it too high. Good to know. Oh, I can get it higher than that. Oh, okay. Hang on, I'm learning. We're figuring this out live together. That that is quite nice. And you can sort of see what the plan is here. Just gonna get myself a nice little wall of dripstone. Feels both in theme and I'm hoping effective. Effective enough. I don't want the drown to come on the island again, mostly. That's important to me. I don't want anything else to be able to come on the island. but in particular the drowned. And I'd like, if there is a drowned that desires to throw a trident at me, I'd like him to have to go through a very tall wall of dripstone to get to me. That would make me happiest, I think. Nope. And I will have to build myself up some supports, of course. All of that in due time. For now, we're doing this. More apples. Okay, thank goodness. I'll eat one of those. Okay. One block? Oh man, oh man. Okay, I have not been careful enough around here, apparently. Good God. I didn't realize me jumping up one would be enough for it to do damage. That seems insane. Suddenly more nervous about this. I'm kind of thinking the dripstone was just like a fun little added point of interest on the horizon to look at. I knew it hurt if you fell on it. I thought I had more. Apparently not. Oh boy. I'm gonna say I don't need that. Okay. We worked a good bit of the distance around. Great. A little bit more food. Got our trees. I feel like we are good. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like I could go to the Nether next episode. But I do feel like I could get close to wanting to go to the Nether next episode. The big thing at this point is, other than obviously I need some way to get to the Nether, some sort of obsidian or lava buckets or something. I don't have good iron, or good armor. I don't have good iron also. That is true. I have no iron, basically. I have like 2 things of iron total. But what I meant is that I don't have good armor. And I would like to be a little bit more armored than this, since I will need to kill like a lot of mobs. And we saw how that went for me last time. Um, I'm not looking forward to doing it again that much. So maybe we'll extend it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try to be ready. I'm gonna try to get everything I need to go to the Nether as soon as possible. We will see how I do. That might have to do it do it for today, though. I feel like we've made decent progress. We have we have an island. We're super close to having a renewable source of food. Like almost there. Super close. We've got wood, which is great. We even started building us up a little perimeter here. That I'm hoping is effective, although genuinely, I don't know. If it's not effective, I at least feel good. And that counts for a lot in these series because sometimes I just lose the mental battles here, to be honest with you. So I might call it here. We might have to catch each other next time. I feel like next time we will try to get everything we need to go to the Nether, and that will take us a good amount of time, honestly. I think that's a good goal. Nether Nether next time. So I will catch you all then. As always, thank you very much for watching. I will see you later. Bye.